Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, May 10th. It is Mother's Day in Mexico. I am not Mexican, but my husband is, and we've been married 29 years. So we have lots of family in Mexico, and I want to wish all the beautiful madres a Feliz Dia de las Madres. Happy Mother's Day. Unfortunately, this year we cannot be there with you, but we are with you in spirit. We love you, and we hope your day is special, surrounded with all of your family, and that you have much happiness and peace and health and all of those good things, and eat lots of good food and think of us. God, they have good food in Mexico, and I know that they are cooking it up today. But I also have a lot of Mexican family and friends here in the United States, and I want to wish all of you a happy Mother's Day. And we'll be in touch either through Facebook, messaging, phone calls, whatever it takes. Hopefully I'll see some of you in person, but I do want to tell you I love you and very happy Mother's Day. Also for us in the United States, Mother's Day is this Sunday, and so I can't wait. Unfortunately, I don't have my mom to be with physically and celebrate like we did for so many years. But we always celebrate her. We always honor her. We think of her. We miss her. But I guess she's in the best place she could be, up there in heaven by God. Who you want to be by, you know? But it's hard. It's been 21 years and it never gets easier. I mean, you get stronger or strong enough to go on with life because there's a lot of people still here that need you, especially like my children. I'm a mom. They definitely still need me here, and I still need them. So I have to go on for them. But that first year was really, especially that first year, it's still tough. But that first year was, and I think I mentioned this in a video, and I'm going to be doing a video that's going to be titled 21 Years, How Am I Still Dealing with My Mother's Death? Like I said, the pain never goes away. It's still very hard, but I've learned to be stronger as the time goes by because I know that I need to go on with life and I need to be here for children that I'm a mom to and that need me like my mom was there for me. So I can't cheat them out because I don't have my mom. I can always remember her, and we do. We remember her every day. We do something or say something about her every day, sometimes tons of times a day, because my son who's autistic talks about her all day, every day. It's something incredible. So we're going to go visit my mom's gravesite. My mom's gravesite is 3 hours away from me. And we try to visit her several times a year, as much as I can, at least every 3 months, at least. But definitely most of the holidays, especially Mother's Day, her death anniversary. We go to the Puerto Rican festival in June, so we stop by and have a day with her there, and do Puerto Rican stuff on her grave. Her birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving. We don't act for Christmas and Thanksgiving because holidays, people drinking and driving and people get crazy, and I hate to be on the road when it's holidays because you have to have eyes for you and them too, and it's just a scary time to be on the road. And I like to be at home with my children and my husband and celebrate and honor, you know, my mom and my dad in a way, in a special way that I have here. I have a little altar in their honor, and so we do things that they used to do in their memory and just talk about them and just celebrate them in any and every way that we can. But we do go around that holiday. Like if it's Thanksgiving, I'll go the day or the weekend before. If it's Christmas, I'll go like a couple of days before, or like I said, the weekend before. Very close to the day, but not on the actual day, because those are days that, you know, you want to stay away from the road. And it's no different with Mother's Day. I used to go on exactly Mother's Day because it was so hard for me, and I felt like I needed to be there with her on Mother's Day and then come back and of course be with my children. But we decided after many years, you know, to have Mother's Day here with my husband and my kids and do our celebration and of course include her and all of that. But I like to go the day before. You know, Mother's Day always falls on Sunday, so it's perfect. I could go on that Saturday it gives me my special day with her and the kids and my husband, and we could go out of town and be peaceful. We go to her grave, we clean it, shine it up, just make it, put it back in like perfect, beautiful, fresh condition, because of them cutting the grass and the maintenance stuff. It gets really dirty. People sometimes will walk on it, or just the weather. We've had a lot of rain. So because I live far away, I can't go every day to upkeep it. So every time I go there, I take different products and I clean it up. I take my Kaboom, I clean the whole thing up. I clean her cups because there's 2 cups for flowers. I empty those out. And the good thing is she's right by a water faucet. If not, I would bring a couple of gallons of water, but she's right by the water faucet. So we get our Kaboom, we clean it up, we clean the cups out, and then we get some shine product and we shine it up. Of course, I kiss her picture. She has a picture on there, and I'll attach or add a picture of her grave so you can see what it looks like. And I give her a kiss and I give her a blessing, and ask for her blessing. And I talk to her, and a lot of times I'll bring music. I'll play some Puerto Rican music, which is, what she loved. So I bring her some Puerto Rican music and some Mother's Day music, things that talk about a mom and loving a mom or missing a mom. And sometimes we'll bring lunch there. Oh my God, the cemetery that my mother is at is the most beautiful cemetery I ever seen, and that's one of the reasons she wanted to be buried there. She knew she would be 3 hours away from me, but she said, Carmen, I know that you will come, and you will come a lot. And my other brothers and sisters were in the Bay Area, where she's buried at, and so she said, at least they'll be there. There'll be no excuse to come because I'll be close to them, but I know you would be the one, even though you're far away, to make the sacrifice to come. So, and she just knew that I was like that. And I thought it was fair. I thought most of my brothers and sisters were all there at the time. Some have moved away, but most of them were there, and that I am that one. I am that one that will sacrifice. I will go the distance. I would do anything and everything for my mom, and that would never change. And so she was smart. She thought the right thing. So I thought that was fair. It was fair to me. It was fair to her. And it was fair to them. And then another reason is she loved that cemetery. It was the most beautiful. At that time in our town, the cemetery was really abandoned here. There was never flowers, never balloons. It's like nobody cared. It was like abandoned cemetery. If she saw it now, she might change her mind. I don't know, because it's so beautiful, our cemetery here now. Not as big and not as beautiful as that one, but it has changed so much. They have really brought it up to date. They have really kept it. They added some beautiful stuff, and now you see flowers. Now you see balloons. Now you see beautiful mementos and stuff like that. So it's much, much different than what she thought or remembered. And so I don't know, maybe she would have changed her mind, maybe not, who knows. I would have loved for her to be here because I would have went there every single day. I'd have felt so much like closer. My kids could have gone all the time, but it's okay. This was her choice, and I don't blame her. That cemetery where she's at is amazing. I'm sorry, because I'm crying, my nose is running. It is so, so beautiful. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. I think it's so rude to do it on camera, even though I know you guys understand, but it's huge and it's so beautiful. And there's always, every day, especially on holidays, tons and tons of flowers, tons of balloons. People actually bring singing groups like mariachis, like this Mother's Day, especially Mother's Day and Father's Day. Oh my God, they bring mariachis, they bring like Puerto Rican groups, singers, all kinds of stuff. They put picnic tables and chairs, and they'll actually cook that person's favorite food, and they'll have dinner or lunch there. And I mean, that cemetery is loaded. I'm going to be blogging and videotaping it, so you'll get to see everything. I have before, so there's stuff on my channel that you can go back and look at, but you'll definitely see. It won't be as good as if I had gone, sorry, can't talk, on Sunday, Mother's Day. Then you really get what it looks like and what people do on that day. I don't know if I have something recorded on my channel of the very exact day, but you would be like, Oh my God. So that was her main reason for being there. And plus a lot of her family and dear friends and neighbors and stuff have been buried there. She just wanted to be with them and close. And she knew I would be there, as if as if I lived there. So yeah, it's been 21 years. So I decided, especially this year, to go the day before, which is Saturday. Perfect. We got everything ready. It's going to be me, my husband, my children. It's a family day. Our family, we're always together every day, but our family day here, where we're really focused and into it, is Sundays, because we go to church in the morning, and then we do always like a special dinner or special barbecue, have some drinks. We either play board games or watch movies, or if it's a beautiful day, we're outside listening to music and being with each other and just having a blast. And that's what we'll be doing this Sunday, in honor to celebrate me. And of course, my mother, she'll be right there with me on Sunday. We're going to go to church, have a beautiful Mother's Day. We go to church every Sunday, not just special holidays and just Mother Day. We are faithful churchgoers, so we go every Sunday. So this will be no different. It'll be a little bit special because I'm sure they'll be celebrating the moms, and so that'll be nice. And to get that blessing on your day as a mom, it just feels even more better. And so then we're going to come home. My husband's going to barbecue, and we're going to have drinks and lots of good food. And then towards we're going to spend the day outside enjoying the beautiful day. Towards the evening, we'll be doing probably playing board games or watching movies together as a family. And I'll have my children with me. I'm going to make a cake. And of course, my children bring me gifts, which is flowers and balloons and stuff, which I always appreciate and means a lot to me. So that's what we're going to do on Mother's Day, and I'll be blogging that as well. But Saturday, we're going to see my mom, and that'll be our Mother's Day with her. Like I said, we're going to clean and shine up her grave. And then I bought lots and lots of stuff for her that I'm going to show you. I always tell my kids, give me fake flowers, because I don't know how to take care of flowers and plants. They look at me and die because they already know, oh man, this girl's crazy. She don't know how to take care of us, so we might as well just die right now. I mean, if you give it to me, I don't mind, and I'll try my best. But I always say include some fake flowers if you're going to bring flowers, because they last forever, and I can have that memory forever. So I always bring my mom the same beautiful flowers, because I can't be there every day, and it'll probably, the next time I'll get back, it'll probably be next month, which is for the Puerto Rican festival. So I know those flowers will be dead, and my family doesn't go often to throw them away and clean up the grave and replace them. So she'll be having these dead flowers, and I don't want that. I want it to stay nice. Even though the guy that cleans up the cemetery, it's hard to put special things there because he doesn't have time to take care of them, and he'll break them by going over with the grass cutter, which is a cart thing, the one you drive. And so they always say, if you put stuff, it's at your own risk, because when he cleans it, there's too many graves. He doesn't have time to get off the thing and just move your stuff, clean it up, and then put it back. He doesn't have time, so the guarantee that they'll be there the next time you come is not. It's going to be trashed. So every time you come, you have to refresh it, re-clean the grave, re-add nice stuff. And so, but I want her flowers to last as long as possible. So I got her some fake flowers, but they're beautiful, and I got her real flowers. She has to have her real flowers too. So these are the real flowers that I got her. This is red roses. So I have them in water because I got them last night, and I want them to last me till tomorrow. And they're just now starting to bloom, but they're beautiful red roses. I got these at Walmart. They were only $9.87 for the bouquet of roses. And so it says something roses. I don't know, a lot of different letters, but yeah, they're red roses. And then I got her a bouquet of pink roses because my mother loved pink like me. And so I always make sure she has some pink flowers. And so I got these in water, and I got the little packet that they give you to take care of it. So I'm hoping they will last at least as long as they can. But definitely they will be nice and beautiful when I get there tomorrow. So yeah, so she's got real flowers. She's got pink and red. And then for the fake flowers, I got her these. I found these in Walmart. These were only $10, and it comes with this. This is to stick it in the ground. So so for the cups, they give you 2 cups in her grave plaque. It's a square plaque, and it comes with 2 cups for flowers. So in those 2 cups, I'm gonna put the real flowers because they don't have a stem. You know, they don't have one of these things to stick it in the ground. So you have to put it in something, and you can't put it in vase because they'll fall over. So for the 2 cups that are engraved, I'll put the real flowers. So 1 on each side. So there's 2 cups. So I got 2 bouquets, so I'll put 1 in each. And then for the fake beautiful flowers, which I just love this one because it had just some beautiful flowers, beautiful colors. I just loved everything. So these will go behind these, which the cup is at the end of the gray plaque. These will go behind, and these you can stick it in the ground, so you don't need a cup holder. These actually stick in the ground, and they'll be behind the other flowers, so she'll have tons and tons of flowers. So I got 2 of these. Isn't this beautiful? These were $10 at Walmart, so if you have a Walmart, go check it out. They have so much stuff for Mother's Day, and they'll have it again for Father's Day. I mean, they have tons and tons of stuff, so, and very reasonable price, but I would pay whatever. So I love the collars. I love the type of flowers they have on here. I love the ribbon. So these 2 are gonna be put at the, behind the cups with the real flowers. So yeah, isn't that beautiful? Oh my God, I love it. So then, let me put this down over here somewhere. And then I got her a wreath, which is this one here. Let me sit back a little bit. And this is, as you can see, only $12. You can see the price there. I never got her a wreath. I usually get her a big cross. They also have crosses with different flowers. I usually get her a cross, and I usually get her in the colors red, white, and blue for the Puerto Rican flag colors, which I'll be bringing to her when I go to the Puerto Rican festival. But this time I wanted to kind of match with these, kind of in the color rim of these bouquets. And it says in loving memory. It has a slash that says, I don't know if you can see it, in loving memory in the middle. And then it has wire stems, so you can also stick these in the ground. So these will be in the middle behind the plaque, and these will be on each side of it. So you'll have, let me see if I can hold all of this at the same time. So it's gonna cover me. So you'll have each bouquet fake flowers, and you'll have the wreath in the middle. I can't wait to take all of this to her. Oh my God. Every holiday, I bring her fake flowers, real flowers, some type of special thing, whether it's a cross or a plaque or something, balloons. I bring her tons of balloons. I bring her candy, like around Christmas time, I bring her Christmas candy, or from there around Halloween, I'll bring her Halloween candy, because she loves sweets. I'm also bringing balloons. I used to bring the ones with the string and that kind of flow, but they have popped on me so many times. And I thought, oh my God, I've paid mega money and to be there and they just pop in seconds. It's like a waste of time, and she doesn't get to enjoy them because they pop, and I don't have like helium with me to redo it. So I just figured the best balloons that I can give her are these kind right here, which you can also stick in the ground or stick in the cup holder right aside of the bouquet of real flowers. So I got her several of these. This one says Happy Mother's Day. This one says Love You, Mom. I have another one, but it's a heart. See, this one's like a flower, and it says Happy Mother's Day. This one's a heart, and it says Happy Mother's Day. And of course, the heart that says Love You, Mom. And then I got another one. I saw another one that I liked last night, which also says Happy Mother's Day, and it has some ribbon, and it just has just the double of, I think this is a flower, just with beautiful colors, just for an extra balloon. And in the midst of all of that, I'm gonna put her some hearts, some red hearts, some that say love, and then more hearts, red hearts, let her know we love her so much. And it's like one from each of her grandchildren. So it'll be my daughter Diana, my daughter Carolina, my son Alexis, each will put one for her. And then me and my husband will put the love one with the 2 hearts, me and him. So it's perfect. We'll put that in the bouquets, either around the real flowers, the cups with the real flowers, or somewhere in the mix of these right here, because it has a foam thing. And so we can stick these in here and they can stay. They won't fall or blow away or any of that stuff. So we'll figure it out when we get there. I also have a little extra one with some hearts, so I'll figure out where I'll put this one at. But yeah, that, and then I always like to give her a gift. Aside from flowers and wreaths or crosses and balloons, which has to be, I always have to get her a gift. And of course, I'm taking the chance that it will be broken and it won't be the next time I get there. But the fact that she knew that we brought it for her and that we loved her and that she got to see it and spend some time with it, that's all that matters. I'll be happy to replace it the next time I come. I found this, and it says Mom in Pink. That was her favorite color. And then the pink roses, which is her favorite. It's not her, you know, she doesn't mind what kind of flower it is as long as it was pink. So we did roses this year. And then it says, a mother is like a flower. Each one is beautiful and unique. I thought that was great. It's really a heavy acrylic, as you can hear. So I thought that was cute, and that's kind of just the back. And then I'll probably put in a Sharpie our names, you know, with love, and our names to Mom. I call her Mommy. We say Mommy. And so, yeah, that's her gift. And then I'm thinking of also bringing her some candles, like her favorite saint is St. Anthony. I'm thinking of getting her, look at my nose, it's runny. Sorry. Bringing her a St. Anthony, St. Anthony candle, or one with the Lord. I'll see if I can find some small ones to put her there. Usually I'll show you a picture of how I have her altar. So, and if I think of anything else, I'll add it. So I'm constantly thinking. I usually cook something, one of her favorite foods or favorite desserts, and I take it to her and I say, Mommy, I brought you some cake, or I brought you some Puerto Rican rice, arroz con gandules. I'll see what I'll take her so she can have something to eat. You know, that's just our belief. And then, of course, I have my card that I'm going to be giving her. And this is how I did it last night. So it says, Feliz Dia de las Madres, Mommy. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. And then I haven't sealed it yet. I always wait because maybe sometimes I want to add something in, so I don't seal it to the end. This is the card. And it says, Mamá, tu amor es una bendición. Mom, your love is a blessing. And then this is the inside. I already wrote it. And then it says, oh, God, I need to blow my nose. I'm so sorry. It is killing me. So sorry. I guess I could have stopped it and re-clipped it. But yeah, in the inside, just because I'm going to be blogging this, but I might not get a chance to see over there. It says, Tu amor constante ha sido la más grande bendición. Your constant love has been the biggest blessing que Dios me ha dado, that God has given me. No existen las palabras para agradecerte. There are no words to appreciate. Solo espero que sepas cuánto te quiero. I just hope you know how much I love you. Feliz Dia de las Madres. Happy Mother's Day. And I put Mommy. Como quisiera que pudiéramos estar juntas en este día, y más que pasan los años, no me puedo acostumbrar. Pero desde aquí te mando besos, abrazos y felicidades hasta el cielo. Tú siempre serás mi madre querida. Siempre celebraré cada día especial en tu memoria. Te quiero. Te recuerdo y te extraño mucho. Con todo mi amor, tu hija Carmen, Jorge, Adriana, Alexis, y Carolina. Mom, I wish we could be together on this special day. And even though the years have gone by, I can't get used to it. But I send you kisses and hugs and happiness up to the heaven. You will always be my dear mom, and we will always celebrate in your honor. These special days in your honor. I love you. I remember you. I miss you so much. With all my love, your daughter Carmen, Jorge, Adriana, Alexis, Carolina. So that's what it says inside. So I'm going to put that in the envelope. And then I never seal it till I get there, because I never know if I want to add something in there, like a photo or stuff. And then this one is for my kids. It says, Para Abuelita. It says for Grandma. And I thought it was beautiful because it's butterflies. I love butterflies, and so did my mom. My mom was more of an elephant fan. She thought elephant brought you good luck. So every time she go to bingo, she'd bring her little elephants. In fact, I'm bringing an elephant to her. I have it on our altar, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of her. My kids haven't signed it yet. They each put their little own message. But it says, Para Abuelita, for Grandma. Con más de 1000 abrazos y besitos de al montón para una abuelita que es una en un millón. Feliz Dia de las Madres. I gotta translate this. With thousands of hugs and kisses, and a bunch for our grandma who's worth a million, something to that effect. I'm not a perfect translation, but it's good because you have to put everything backwards. Happy Mother's Day, and they're all gonna put their little message inside. And so those are the cards that we're taking. So yeah, so the only thing I'll probably take is I'll add some candles, and I'm gonna add either some dinner that she loved, or some dessert, or some candy. I'll see which one I'll decide to take. But we're taking all of this. We're leaving early in the morning, around maybe 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're gonna head off. We're gonna get everything ready. Oh, my LED light went off. I should have put the light on my phone. But we're heading off early in the morning so we can have a nice day, and just head off. And it's like 3 hours away. So we'll get there. If we leave, we'll probably actually be leaving more closer to 10, but between 9 and 10, probably get there between 12 and 1. So yeah, so we're gonna clean that grave up. Hopefully there's flowers there now, and somebody's gone to visit her and taken her flowers, and that it's looking good. But nevertheless, I'm going to clean up your grave, shine it up, and I can't wait, and put all of these goodies that we're taking her. She deserves this and much more. And just spend the day with her. I don't know, we're debating if we want to take some lunch and sit there and eat with her while we play music for her and talk to her and spend a few hours with her, or if we're just going to spend a few hours and just have some snacks with her and just clean the grave and put everything together and blog all about it, and then probably take my kids to dinner in her honor, something that we don't have over here that they have over there. So yeah, so it's going to be really, really special. But this won't be the end of the video. So this is going to be a pretty long video. Maybe I'll just do this one separate with the other blogging, because it'll probably be such a long video. But that is what we're planning to do with my mom. I hope all of you still have your mom, and that you can spend such a special day with your mom. Nobody can take the place of a mom. Nobody. That is one of the biggest people in your life. I know dads are wonderful too, and we love them, and I miss my dad as well. My dad is a little bit harder to see because he wanted to be buried back in his beloved Puerto Rico, and it's so expensive to go, and I haven't been able to go back. But so I honor him in every way possible here. I think and talk about him every day as well. And sometimes I'll add stuff for him on my mom's grave, just because I want to believe, that they're together in spirit. And that's the closest I could get to putting something on a grave. And so I'll think of that, even though this is about Mother's Day. So maybe when I go back for the Puerto Rican Festival, it's around or the day before Father's Day. So that's when I add something for him on there, and I do special stuff for him as well. But that's what we have planned. I hope that you all still have your mothers, and if you don't, I hope you can grab some ideas from what I'm doing and take to your mom's grave, and that you can have a special day in heart and spirit with your mom if you don't have her anymore. Or if she's far away and you can't get to her, do something at your house. Like I said, make her favorite foods or her favorite desserts, and have you and the family eat it in her honor. Build a little altar, or have something special on a table, whether it's the dining room table or a little table set aside. Put flowers or balloons or any special mementos that you want to do. You can do something like that at home if you can't get to the gravesite. And just be together, because that's what a mom would want, is to see, her children together. And it might not be all the siblings together, because I won't be with my siblings. And that's one of the other reasons that I want to go on Saturday. I don't want to run into my siblings. I love my family and I wish them well. I really do. But a lot of us can't be in each other's lives for so many reasons. And I have made peace with that. I prefer it that way, because for so many years I've tried and tried and tried, and I cried and cried about why our family couldn't be a unification family. And my mother she's the one that gave me the best advice. She said, "Look, Carmen, what more would I want than to see all my children so loving and together and being there for each other? But if they don't do it while I'm alive, Carmen, they're not going to do it when I'm gone. And you need to move on. You need to move on, because you'll continue to cry and go upset, and they're just having fun in their lives, and they're going on with their lives. They're not even thinking 2 moments about it. And you're sitting here crying and suffering, and you can have a heart attack, and you know, they might not even ever go visit your grave. They'll probably walk right over it if they even go. So you need to realize that your true family is your husband and your children. When you're sick, the faces that you'll see will be your husband and your children. When you're happy, your husband and your children. When you're mad, you'll see your husband and your children. Whatever you're going through or whatever you're doing in life, that's who's really going to be there, is your husband and your own children, who are your children. Something that nobody can take away from you. Nobody can affect, nobody can take away from you. So you need to accept and realize that that is your true family now, your husband and your children. And if your siblings love you and respect you and appreciate you and really, truly want to be a part of your life, welcome them. You know, be there for them, give them the hugs, whatever. But if you know in your heart of hearts that there might be some love because you were born as a family, but if there's no respect, no appreciation, no truth to that relationship, let them go. Let them go and move on, because they're going to be worried. They're going to protect and be more worried about themselves and their family. So you have to do the same. Love and treasure and keep together and be with your husband and your children, who are your true family, who will never let you down, who will always be there for you. And she said, I would, you know, love for my children to be a united children and love each other and truly respect each other and be for each other, there for each other. But unfortunately, that's not the family that I had. And the intentions were great, but it doesn't work. And trust me, just remember this part of anything. If they don't do it while I'm alive, Carmen, they're not going to do it when I'm gone. And she was right. She was never wrong. All the advice she gave was right on the money. She knew exactly what she was talking about. Everything came out of her mouth was truth, was wisdom, and so it still took me a few years after she passed away to finally click. One day, after a lot of praying and a lot of thinking of that advice that she gave me before she passed away, it clicked. I was over it. I was over it. And I was at peace. I was at peace because I could say, I truly love them and I wish them well, but I don't need them to be a part of my life. I don't want them to be a part of my life. Like I said, if that exception where I felt somebody truly loved me back and loved my children and were there for them and that truly respected me and truly appreciated me and my children and wanted to really be a part of my life, I would welcome them. But if they don't, and they have shown me time and time again that they don't, you know, it's just something that I love you know, happy birthday. Oh, you look so cute, you know, stuff like that. I have those moments, but I know, and I appreciate, you know, them complimenting me or making an effort to say hi, and I'll return the hi back and I will wish them well back. But I know that as far as a relationship, we don't have that. And I'm okay with that. I'm at peace. Like I said, I've talked to God about it. I've talked to my mom and said, I got it. I finally got it. Thank you, Mom. I'm over it. You know, I'm happy with my husband and my children and the life that we have together. And I know that I can trust them and count on them. And I love my sisters and brothers and truly, truly wish them well. But that's as far as it goes. And so I didn't want to go on Sunday because they might be there. I mean, there's been many Mother's Day where my siblings have not gone to see my mom, either because they feel they're too far. I'm far and I still go, but you know, they have their own life and their own reasons, and they have to, you know, be accountable for their own reasons and their own decisions. I can't be responsible for that. I can't be in their conscience. So, it could either be distance or it could be they're not feeling good that day. That can truly be. But most of the time, they're not there. There's one brother and his wife that probably have gone the most because they live in the very city that my mother is buried. They're really close. And that sister-in-law, she has a green thumb. She has an amazing garden. And my kudos to her. I've always admired her for her garden. She cooks good as well. She has a lot of good qualities. We unfortunately don't have a relationship right now, but she's one of those people that I wish her and my brother well. I love them. They're always in my prayers, and that's as far as it goes. We've tried so many times, and it's so good for a while, and then boom. And I'm just kind of tired of going through that. So like I said, and I appreciate them because they are in the same city, and I've seen flowers for them, and they have told me we're going to go to the gravesite. We're going to take, she says, mommy, to my mom, mommy, some flowers. And I really, truly appreciate that. And I hope that that continues because my mom really would love and appreciate that. So they are probably the ones that have gone the most. I heard another sister will go on Mother's Day and a brother might go once a year. But that's about it. The other brothers and sisters don't ever come. I think they've only been back when there's been a funeral, and they've come for the funeral and it's been there, and then they'll go over to my mom's grave and see her. You know, but to each his own. That's not my decision or my responsibility. That has to be something in their conscience and their heart. It's something that they have to be accountable for, and that they have to feel good about what their decision and why they don't go. I can't be bothered with all of that. I wish, like I said, was different, but I'm over it. So I'm not dying or caring about it. But, you know, for my mom's sake, I wish it was different. Has nothing to do with me. For my mom's sake, I wish it was different. So who knows? Maybe one day it'll change and it'll be much better, and it'll be an incredible difference. You know, for my mom's sake, I pray that that's happening, or that will happen. But for now, this is the situation. So, and there's a lot of people, other people aside from direct siblings, that I don't, you know, ever want to see again, you know, that too much damage, too much hurt has been done. And so, and even those people, you know, I wish you well, but you just cannot come in my space and you cannot be a part of my life. But, you know, I wish them well. So, but I don't want to run into those people. I don't want to cross words. I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to have a moment with them. I just want my own private space, my own private moment with me, my mom, my husband, my children. I want our own thing. I don't want to get upset because of the presence of somebody that has done so much damage or hurt, or that I know that's not real, or that I've let go and I want to keep it that way. Like I said, I truly, because of my faith and because of my mom, I truly, wish them well. But I just don't. So yeah, so I would like my own private day, my own private space, with me, my husband, my children, and my mom, and have that special time together. And so I figured my best odds would be to go the day before, along with safety, you know, because Mother's Day, people are traveling, trying to see their moms and stuff, and the road gets really scary. And the third reason is because that way I can be home and we can go to church as a family and get, you know, that blessing and that special day that we get every Sunday, but you get that little extra because it's Mother's Day, and just have a nice barbecue and drinks and do so many special bonding things that me and my children, my husband do, and to look forward to that and know that I've been to the grave and that I've had my special moment, my special day with my mom and my family. So that's why it all works out, you know, for all of those reasons and more, it works out. So I'll be blogging and I'll show you everything that we're doing at the grave and how it all turned out and how it all looked. Plus I'll add some pictures of what the altar looks like that I have now, because it's changed from before, and what her grave looks like, so you can get an idea. So, and please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Push the notification bell, because that's the only way you get heads up on every time I upload a video. And into my next video, take care. Happy Mother's Day.